Nate, sipping wine, felt his outfit wasn't right for tonight's special kill. Instead, he chose his latest one. The killing had to be unforgettable, maybe without a mask, in daylight. He settled for leaving a message about a masterpiece while remaining almost faceless. But then, something took over him. This kill had to happen in broad daylight at the gym. As he approached the woman, he couldn't remember his patient daughter's appearance, but it didn't matter. She was a pretty black woman who smelled fresh, the perfect scent for fresh blood. Meanwhile, at the hotel, Elanor watched the news as the anchor reported that a new victim had been found dead in a gym parking garage. Frustrated, she headed to the hotel gym to vent, fueled by anger over the murders and her hatred for the artist. Later that evening, she sat by the fireplace, her thoughts circling. How did Nate know the killer's name before it was publicized? She called and asked. Nate, acting bored, brushed it off, explaining that profiling meant recognizing patterns in a killer's methods. Elanor trusted his expertise and let it go, but her questions made Nate realize she might be onto him. Not long after, he opened Eleanor's laptop, planting hidden folders and backdated emails to frame her for the murders. He synced her email to a burner account, sealing the deception. Then he poured victim blood from his secret freezer onto her clothes as evidence. As the investigation unfolded, Elanor noticed something was off. In the killer's haste, he hadn't administered the paralytic injection properly. The victim managed to whisper, "He said I was his masterpiece." Eleanor's entire body tensed. Only one person had ever called her that: Nate. On the drive home, her mind raced. The man she loved and cared for was a serial murderer. Upon returning home, Elanor heard a noise and pulled her weapon, only to realize it was just some kids. Inside, she confronted Nate the moment she saw him. She clenched her fists, pleading, hoping he didn't do it. He grew angry at her accusations. Frustrated, she grabbed his face in desperation. Then everything happened fast. She lunged for the gun as Nate held onto her leg. At that moment, Elanor gave up. Nate called the police, and as he held a gun on her to keep her subdued, he told her, "I wanted your love and obedience, but you became greedy with independence." Elanor sat in shock. As police sirens blared, she silently regretted not requesting backup. As the police led her away, she knew the evidence against her was overwhelming. Planted emails, staged crime scenes, and carefully placed blood. Months later, in a new town, Nate met a stunning woman who bore a striking resemblance to Elanor. As they talked, he told her he was looking forward to getting to know her. And who knew? She could be his next unique masterpiece, something special, like her eyes.